Hello and welcome to the Collapse Experiment. Yes, this is a completely different channel from the one that I had before. That's for various reasons. One, I don't trust YouTube to not delete the stuff that I've already done. I don't really want to lose all the videos that I've done before. And in the last year, they formed a habit of either giving me a strike or just flat out removing videos of mine. And when I appeal it or when I ask why, I never really get a good answer other than, yeah, you violated our terms of service. So, completely new channel. That's right. All 470 of you who were following me before, thank you very much. Hopefully you're able to find this one. And just for the sake of making sure that stuff stays on YouTube, I'm just letting it sit there. So I'm not going to be looking at it, responding to any comments that's on there. I'm entirely focused on this new thing. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a microphone here, which also means I am recording again for the podcast. So the format's going to be a little different. Instead of covering news and things regarding the collapse, I'm going to be diving into interesting things that I have found while researching different stories and topics I'm interested in, usually revolving around conspiracies. So, fortunately, with one of my current jobs, I come across free books all the time. And this is usually stuff that is donated to my place of employment, and we kind of get first dibs on stuff. And of course, the stuff that I'm interested in tends to be things that other people aren't willing to pay money for because it's regarded as like old, out of date, basically pulp for recycling. So I come across cool things all the time. It's cool to me, maybe not to most people, but yeah, things I'm going to be talking about on here is going to be everything possible from like Iran-Contra, Waco, Oklahoma City bombing, a lot of stuff on the Oklahoma City bombing. That's pretty much my jam right now. I know that there's other channels out there that have already done extensive work on it. No Way Jose, which I've been on his podcast a few times. You can check out my interviews over there. Or a lot of times we're talking about things like the Duncan Lump situation from 2020. If you want to know more about that, you can pick up my book on Amazon. It's also available through the Libertarian Institute. Go check out their website. They have it posted on there. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be a regular thing. I am not going to try to stick to some type of schedule. I have absolutely no interest in doing that to myself. I have a feeling that's where a lot of podcasters and YouTubers end up kind of screwing themselves over. Is they set themselves like, every Monday I'm going to post a video. And then Monday comes around and then they're like hating themselves and they're stressed out. What am I doing? I'm letting down my viewers. Hey, when I post something, I'll post something. If I don't have anything to post, it's because I haven't found anything interesting to talk about lately. Or it could be I'm just way too busy and I haven't had time to dive into any of the books and stuff that I've collected over the last couple years. Quite a few years. A lot of years. I've got quite the accumulation of material that I have yet to actually go through. And doing this podcast, doing this show here is really to try to push me into moving along, getting some stuff moved forward, and getting some more books out. Yeah, that probably, for somebody who claims to be a writer, I should probably be doing some writing. And in order to do that, I should probably be doing some research. And if I'm not doing one of those two things, I no business claiming that title. So, yeah. So, this is to help me get my butt in gear, organize some thoughts, go through some material, find out what is BS and what is not, try to catch some people in some lies, the usual thing that the internet is good at doing. So that's about it. That is the introduction for this new channel, this new season of podcast. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. Thank you, Spotify, for not removing my crap from your from your website. I was really shocked to see that it was still on there. I'd gotten an email a few months back saying, "Hey, if you don't post something, your channel's defunct. You're no longer." So I quickly did, and surprisingly, it's still on there. So, anyways, as for the podcast audience, thanks for coming back or sticking around. I see there's, according to Spotify, a whopping 3 of you out there who are regular listeners, even though there's 200 subscribed. So hopefully that number will go up and I can start getting you some good content. As for YouTube, I am starting out at 0. So this should be an interesting journey. My previous channel, and here's where I have several problems with how YouTube operates. My previous channel was me just kind of like doing book reviews, whatnot, just trying to get a feel as to whether or not YouTube is something that I wanted to do, right? That was 10 years ago. Then I came to find the YTPC, the YouTube Pipe community, which is really cool. And then there's like a war on people smoking tobacco pipes, which is hilarious because there's that green stuff that people are smoking all the time on YouTube, and for some reason that seems to be allowed. But yeah, no, as for the YTPC, like nobody could be monetized, nobody was really put in the algorithms. If you were enjoying a nice pastime, which is like very low risk, not addictive, it's because it's not really a nice taxable income. I don't know what their issue is with it. I mean, Tolkien, are you going to demonetize a 60-year-old video of Tolkien doing an interview while he's smoking a pipe? Probably not. But anyways, and then after that, I got into conspiracy theories and talking about the news. And after 2020, it just all went downhill. For one, I already couldn't be monetized if I wanted to be, right? So I just kind of dropped that as a goal. And I was like, screw it, I'm just going to talk about what I want. And YouTube had an issue with that as well. You're going to find I don't try to hide what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of channels I listen to where certain words, they'll spell them out. They'll use alternative words to describe things, and you have to kind of decipher as to what they're talking about. In one case, like even the leaders of different countries, and I don't know if this is done on purpose or not, but there's one channel I listen to in particular where they're talking about the president of Turkey, and they're like, Erdogan. And I'm like, it's Erdogan. But I just have this weird feeling that talking in code for extended periods of time, you just start pronouncing crap wrong. That way it just doesn't get picked up by the algorithms and your channel's safe. I don't play that game. So if I'm talking about the Oklahoma City booming, yeah, I'm just going to say the bombing. The event that happened, that was on the news, that everybody recognizes as an event. It's in your school's history books, the Oklahoma City bombing. Okay, I don't know why that would be a red flag. It's something that happened. So yeah, this introduction's probably going to get red flagged. I really don't give a crap because the podcast will still be out there. It will still be loaded onto the alternative platforms where you'll be able to find this stuff. And yeah, so that's about it. We're about 10 minutes in. And I was not expecting this intro to be that long, but there it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and hope you hit that bell, the notification bell. Yeah, that's what it is. I haven't done this in a while. So anyways, that's about it for me. And thanks for listening. Keep on typing.